Good morning, children. Today we start with the seventh lesson, experiments with the water. And in this lesson, we are going to see the sinking and floating of object. What is meant by sinking and what is meant by floating? Floating of an object on water means that that will stay on the top of the water. Sinking means that will go into the water. Floating, just the object will be on the top itself, but sinking means that object can go into the water. Okay, so in this lesson we will discuss what is and we are going to do some experiments to see which type of object can sink and which type of object can float. Okay, so let me do the experiments to see sinking. And here I have a vessel full of water. I have taken up to the brim of this vessel, water is taken. I have so many items ready for testing whether it sink in water or it floats. Okay, and I have eraser, a nail, spoons, plastic spoon, metal spoon, and then a clip, a lemon, a small piece of candle, a cork, a bottle, chalk, then another plastic bottle, then a soap dish and a piece of soap. So I have these many items. So I am going to test every object and we discuss what will happen if I place these objects just on water, whether it sink into the water or it stay above the surface of the or just on the top of the water. Okay, so first I am starting with the lemon. So for every experiment you have to just guess what will be the answer, sink or float. This is lemon. What is your answer, sink or float? So let me check. Let's try. Lemon, it not sinking, but it float on water. Okay, just next one, a small cork of plastic, that also sink float. A piece of candle, float. Then a plastic clip, float. Then a spoon, plastic spoon, float. Then another plastic spoon of small size, float. Then a soap dish, float. Then here is a piece of soap that sinks. Can you see that soap sink into water? This is sinking. Now it is sink completely inside water. Then another chalk piece, sink. Then eraser, sink into it. A nail, completely sink. A metal spoon. Guess your answer whether it sink or float completely inside. That now it is sink. Then a plastic bottle, whether it is sink or float. Sink? No, it float on water. Okay, a soap dish float, but a soap sink. Okay, and let me place the soap in the soap dish and I am going to place this on the top of water. So what will happen? It sink, it float. But a piece of soap sink into water, but the same piece is containing in this that float on surface of water. So this is called sinking, and some of the items sink into water and some of the item just float on water. So we will discuss what is the reason and what is the condition for floating and condition for sinking. See, another bottle that also float on water and it is having more area here, but it float on water. It is not sinking into. And here you can see another jar and so many pebbles are inside. You can see some stones, colored stones, black colored, yellow colored, white, and some small fishes are also inside. And you can see all the stones are settled or they all sink in water. They are not on the top, but they are placed at the bottom of the jar because these stones sink into water. Okay, and we can try these experiments by using salt, heavy salt water, and some of the items will float on because the thickness of salt water is more than the normal water. What I have taken in this jar is normal water, but instead of this, if I take salty water, heavy salty water, the lemon will sink into. Some of the items can sink because the heaviness of the salty water is more than the normal water. Okay, so in normal water, these are the things float and these are the things sink into water. Okay, now we go to the exercise activity, and you read the pages 60, 61, 62, and in 62 you are asked to mark some of the things too. You are asked to put some of the things in water and you have to write your guess should be written in the first page, first column, and in the second what will happen if you sink these items in water. So do that activity. And after that 3 questions are given, so please do that box as well as the questions given under the box in page number 62. Okay, thank you. See you in the next class. Okay, see you in the next class.